Yes and no. I mean, I certainly can, but the reality of how their systems work, the booking systems and the systems that capture the flight manifests, they're only kept for a certain period of time. And what's actually in the booking system and the flight manifests don't always line up and don't always provide us with useful information. So yes, we do get the flight manifests, but it often takes days to get them, and they may not have usable information that allows us to effectively contact an individual. So if somebody booked through one of the online booking systems or from a travel agent, what shows up on the flight manifest is a name, but not always how we can get in contact with them quickly. So that is something that we have expressed our concern about many times over many years, and we've expressed it recently to the Ministry of Transport again federally. It is an important piece that I believe is part of how we keep air travel safe, as we need to eventually open up air travel for business, for some essential travel, for moving people, and eventually, hopefully, we'll get to travel for pleasure again, something that I would absolutely be looking forward to. So those are some of the things that I think are really important. We were actively trying to find people early on in this pandemic, and it was a challenging thing, and this is not unique to BC. It's across the country. It's in many countries. And we were able to work with Canadian Border Service Agency, Citizenship Immigration, the Public Health Agency. You can tell how complex it is to try and match things like people's passport information to their names so that we could have it more effective information. But again, that takes time, and it was done under the order that we had in place. When we put on a blanket quarantine order that anybody coming into the country had to quarantine, it became less important that we were able to identify people individually because we knew that everybody would be self-isolating. As we're moving into this next phase, it becomes, again, more important to be able to connect with people and ensure that those, particularly those right around a person who is identified as having COVID, are aware of their risk. It is still a relatively low risk, but it is definitely a risk that we would prefer to be able to notify people if we could do that in an efficient way.